All
right.
Hey, he's chomping at the bit over here.
Yeah, he's ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Our first topic for today is, I guess we've been out of school for a while, but what was your favorite?
30 years.
For a while.
A while, like a couple weeks.
You guys
What
know
was,
me.
what was your favorite school subject?
In high school?
High school or college? Doesn't matter.
What, you guys, I have to go first?
Yep. We're looking at you.
Oh, yeah.
I
He's looking
didn't
at
like
you, kid.
school.
You didn't like school?
All right, my favorite class in high school was English because I really liked the teacher.
Sweet.
But, yeah, Swick. Shout out to Swick. Doubt she even knows about this, but if you happen to be watching, I hope you're doing well. But in college, I loved public speaking. Like, I wasn't a big fan of public speaking, but when I took it in college, that professor was awesome. And he broke it down into, like a class of, 100 people into, 5. And so for a week, we went to class. And then the next week, 5 more people, and so on. And then he divided the class in half. And so then for your first speech, you presented in front of 5 people. Your second speech, you presented, actually, I think there might have been 50 people in the class. Yeah, in front of 25. And then your last speech, your final, which was like an 8-minute speech, was in front of the entire class. And by the time it was done, you weren't worried about speaking in front of people anymore. And
That's a good idea.
That is a smart
I can't remember his name,
way to do it.
but my favorite college professor. He was awesome at what he did. So anyways,
So
go
public
ahead.
speaking.
Yeah, in college. English in high school.
All right. Well.
So I had 2 answers, Caleb. What do you think about that?
You can leave.
Okay, so I'll see you guys next week.
So what about you, Greg, or do you want me to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
Math. I've always liked math. Math was my favorite.
It's your teachers, or?
Yeah.
Is she still alive?
Good teachers. What's that?
Is she still alive?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know what you're
Okay,
thinking
well,
of, but I was going to say,
You won't say nothing then.
yeah, I mean, you probably don't know him, but Mr. Maine was probably my favorite teacher, math teacher.
Nope, didn't know him.
No.
You're too young.
But I always loved math all the way through school. Did math contests, and
Nerd.
it was fun.
Mine was science. I like science all the way through school. I just like
Science is
doing
good.
the
Who was your science teacher?
Gepford and Witt in high school.
I never had a class with either one of them.
I know
Gepford
Gepford
was a coach of mine in baseball, but
Witt?
I never had a class. Mrs. Witt.
Yeah,
I
she's
think
like
I remember the name. I don't
Was she a
know.
she's
little
like the
tiny
principal
thing?
now or something.
Was she like a little tiny thing though?
Mm-hmm.
Compared to you, she probably looked like toothpick.
Yeah. I always loved doing the
Disclosure.
labs and stuff like that. Working
see
with
that.
my hands.
College science labs were cool.
Yeah.
We got to mess with it. I just didn't attend very much. That semester I didn't do very well. I didn't go to class a lot that
You
semester
were-
in science.
Doing other things.
All right, our second one. Your favorite book of the Bible?
I have to go again first.
No, Greg does.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Boom,
all right. If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Job,
Oh, wow.
because it's pretty brutal book.
Yeah, it is. Job did not have a good life.
No, he did, then he didn't.
Yeah.
It was real bad. Then it was better
Yeah, it got
than
better.
before. So it's a good story to me.
I like that.
Okay.
First Thessalonians.
Did you have to read it?
I wrote it down so I wouldn't say it wrong, but I still said it.
Oh, you said. Why first?
Well,
there you go. Now I can't say it.
First Thessalonians. That's
It's just one of the first ones at summer camp that we studied, and I just remember kind of breaking it down, and it was.
it's just one you're familiar with
Yeah.
the most.
Okay.
People-
So I don't. Go ahead. I'm
no,
sorry. I
go
thought you
ahead.
were.
Wow,
No,
he's
keep
just
talking.
like-
Keep
no,
talking.
no.
He's like
Get up
First
top.
Thessalonians. Huh?
That's all I got. Mic drop.
Mic drop. Okay, so I don't really have a favorite book of the Bible. You guys came up with this question without me, so I don't really have one. I have a couple that I study more than others. 2 Timothy being one I study a lot. But I've been studying Galatians a lot recently. If you know, you know. But
Thanks, Casey.
I think
I would, yeah. Shout out, Casey.
Oh.
Thanks for that. Thanks for needing days off. But Galatians has really made me think a lot about just God and what Jesus gave, and how we are sometimes too dumb to accept it, and even when we do ask Him to be our Savior, that we still try to do the worldly things. And So I would guess right now, I gotta pick 2 Timothy, but if you haven't read Galatians in a while, you better get in it.
I like Galatians.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty brutal too. I mean, Paul's giving them the business
Oh yeah,
about
yeah.
how dumb they are.
I think I read
mean,
it.
he's nicer than that, but really they were being dumb, and he lets them know.
Yeah, I read through it a couple months ago.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
Okay, next one is your favorite release blockchain network.
Yeah, keyword released.
Yes.
Upcoming.
Oh, that's why you said release.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, that makes sense now. When I read that first, I was like, well, of course it's released.
I
Go
knew
ahead.
everybody was probably going to say
You go
SafeMoon,
first because
but-
everybody knows what you're going to say.
The script network,
Mhm.
which is what Dogecoin and Litecoin are on.
Next.
All right. Wow.
Ethereum.
Oh yeah, I should have known you were going to say that. But I was really wondering what your answer was going to be.
We just need to
Ethereum.
get shirts, an Ethereum, Doge, and the FS Mafia probably, right?
Oh, I need like polka dot shirt, and every dot has a
A different
a
one.
different one on it.
Polka dot, which is a crypto.
You went script. You went Ethereum.
That's what got me started, so I have to stick with it.
Touche.
Don't judge me.
I really don't have a favorite. So
Yeah,
the one
sure.
I'm enjoying the most right now is the Chronos.
It's a good one.
Yeah, well, I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked about it,
Not
but
Not yet.
I'm planning on that.
Couple weeks.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this week, and it didn't happen, so we're looking the second week of August.
So we just dropped that one out there.
Yeah,
A
so
little something.
got some pretty cool stuff coming up for those of you that don't know. Those of you that want to know, all I'm going to say is do some research. It didn't Mike pick that up. Do some research. Taste the rainbow. Yeah, I'm telling you.
No.
There's some pretty cool stuff out there on
No.
the Chronos chain. So, yeah, look into it. Go. I like whispers.
Okay, our last one for today is
Whispering
Caleb's
is
choice.
the coolest.
Is your favorite barbecue restaurant?
Favorite barbecue restaurant.
Yes.
Okay, so at the count of three, you and I want to give the same answer.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Gates and Sons.
Why did you have to say it faster?
I
It's supposed to be the same time.
Gates and Sons.
Gates. You can't beat
Yes,
Gates.
Gates and Sons.
Whatever.
Gates.
The Suns never did
Technical.
nothing for me. I think they have the best barbecue sauce, and that's what I grew up on, and I love Gates. I enjoy a lot of different barbecue. Well, I mean, you can't see because of the table. I have a big belly.
Get in my belly.
But that is my favorite.
And the portion sizes are good. They'll fill you up
Yeah, even for a giant
for the
like you.
prices.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Caleb's got to get two. So, you answer, then I have a question about barbecue for you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Zarda.
Speak, Greg, speak.
Zarda.
Their beans are awesome.
Why do you have to be like Zarda?
Zarda.
They have the
dramatic
best
effect.
beans.
They do.
I would agree with that.
I've never been to
just-
the restaurant. I just had their beans.
I've always had
You're
a
not
good
going to
experience.
expand on that.
No.
It's the best.
Beans
throw it
are
out
good. I like their sauce.
Is Zarda outside of Kansas City?
I don't know. There's one in Lenexa. That's the one I used to go
I
to.
mean,
all the
like
time.
a difference. Okay. now
No.
you're-
I know what you meant, but I don't know outside of that. I don't
For
know.
those of you that don't know, Lenexa
There's
is
one
a
in
suburb of
there's
Kansas
one in
City.
Spring.
Okay,
I
how
know
about a
what you
different
meant.
state besides Missouri and Kansas?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, I didn't know either.
I don't know.
So, a question for you. Before you started to, you were like an adult and you like cooked out barbecue, smoked it, whatever.
5 years ago.
Did you enjoy barbecue
Yes, we did.
as much? And do you not like certain restaurants now because you know how to do it? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because
I know what you
really,
mean.
the only barbecue place that I'm really going to go out to eat, besides maybe the Brandon Iron, little shout out to a local restaurant, is Gates. Otherwise, I'm pretty much going to cook it myself.
I'm with you on that one.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But 5 years ago, I wouldn't have been that way.
Yeah.
I would have been
It's
where.
more, it's
Yeah.
more enjoyable. Just
Yeah, I think so. But
Agreed.
the process.
Agreed.
and
Adventure.
then sometimes when
Yeah,
you like
it's-
pay
it's
the
an adventure.
bill, like you know how much meat I could have smoked for that much money.
I'm with you there.
So-
Yeah.
He likes adventures.
Adventures are good.
Caleb's the adventurous type.